Welcome to Chipping Away, or welcome back if you're following the journey. This is my journey of getting to scratch by the end of 2023. 6 weeks in and I'm going backwards. So I thought I'd do a bit of a update of where I'm at. I decided to do a bit of a goal reset, look back over the last 6 weeks and work out where I may be going wrong or where I'm not putting in the effort. And what I worked out is it's not actually that I'm not putting in the effort. It's not putting the effort in the right place. So I've got to sit down and go over my game in a way where I can measure where I'm falling over. So I've got a challenge I'm going to start next week, and it's the 450 ball skill test, which I'll put up on the screen and go through. So it's going to test my game in all areas and give me a score out of 100, and it's going to rate each individual part of the game as an index or percentage of what the actual golf game is about. So once I've got a really clear indication from that of where I need to improve, I'm going to put a plan together of how I'm going to do that. So I know that my weaknesses, just by rough numbers, are greens and regulation and fairways hit, but I don't know any specific details on where I'm missing, by how much I'm missing them, and really what percentage of that is affecting me. But this is going to give me a really good baseline and understanding of what I need to put the practice into. So once I've got that together, I'll sit down, I'll put a plan in place, and then I'll structure out training or practice sessions so I can really hone in on those skills and improve those weaknesses. I think this is going to give me a much clearer picture of where I'm going wrong, and it's going to allow me to zone in better on those areas. The other thing that I'm trying to improve, other than just getting better at those weaknesses, is walking onto the course with a lot more confidence that I've worked on the weak parts of my game, and then I'm ready to go from the first hole, not waiting 3 or 4 holes before I'm feeling comfortable and know what I'm doing that day. I need to walk onto the first tee with a really clear plan and goal for that round. I need to ensure that I give it everything from the first hole to the 18th hole. I'm sure you have had rounds like I have where everything's not going to plan for at least the first 9 holes, and then you end up shooting even par on the back and it comes out of nowhere. You never know what the next shot is going to bring, and I need to ensure I keep telling myself that and not giving up and just throwing the game away, or just thinking that the next X amount of holes is just for practice. I need to go out competitively every single round and give it everything, and if I don't, there's no point being there. And this is much easier said than done, obviously. I'm sure you can understand and relate. Some days they're just not your day, but keeping going forward and not getting, I guess, caught up in it and upset about it is a very big challenge. So it's going to be a big one for me, but I'm hoping that once I understand where my weaknesses are and exactly what they are, put in the work to make sure I'm working on the right things, that I can walk on the course with a lot more confidence. Going to interrupt this video to ask for a favour. If you could hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, really appreciate it. What it does is it opens up these videos to more and more people, and in turn gives more chance of interaction, people to leave comments for me, more people to support the journey, and I'd really appreciate it. So do us a favour, hit that button. Let's get back to the video. Alright, so this is the 450 ball skill test. It's kind of been given to me by my coach to get an understanding of where my game's at. But basically, this is the main table here, and it breaks the whole golf game down from everything to do with a 3-foot putt to your driver swing, and it breaks down the actual index of what, I guess, percentage of your game are these areas. So I've got to go hit 24 3-foot putts, 24 4 to 6-foot putts, and then get a calculation of how many I've either holed or how many I have got within a certain distance of the hole plus hold, and it's going to give me a score after I've hit those 24 putts or 24 reps, which I'll then record. And I'll do this for every area over the course of a week, hopefully. And after that week, and I've done this table, it will go and give me a score for each area, and it will be able to highlight very quickly what areas I need to put more effort and more practice into. Okay, so I've chosen one example to go through, and that being the driver test. So what I need to do is find a fairway at my golf course or use the driving range, but I need to be able to set out an area, obviously enough length for hitting a driver, but I need to put these markers out at approximately 200 meters and then have these markers 12 yards apart, or roughly 10.5 meters apart, and then I need to hit my 18 shots and then record how many are within the landing arc, I guess, and that will give me my score in terms of driver accuracy. It'll also give me an understanding of what side they miss. So if they're predominantly left or they're predominantly right, or if I'm trying to hit a certain shot, then I'll be able to record exactly what that shot was instead of what I was trying to hit. Okay, so there's the update. There's the plan. I've got the 450 ball skill test to get done this week, and then I'll update after that of how that went and the areas which I need to practice on. If you got this far through the video, massive thanks. Appreciate you being here and following the journey along. If you could leave a comment, like the video, it really helped me out. As I said, it gets more eyeballs on it. It opens up the viewer pool and gets more interaction. So really appreciate it if you could do that. Stick around. I'll update from my next round as well, and we'll see how we go on the journey. Till next time, I'll be chipping away.